A year into the picture, thousands of airports, unknown locations, a space of its own, opportunities and more. Our sim has grown to quite an extent. Lots to discuss today with the ongoing updates towards the latest changes. Let's find out on what's new this week, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, as always, it's a true pleasure to see you here. If this is your first visit, very often do we cover the pulse on what's happening at Microsoft Flight Simulator. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for future releases. The 17th of August it was during last year. The whole community waited for a long time to finally see a platform that can embrace a new change, welcome better AI, and have a fully integrated platform running at its best. When it comes to technology, change is a common term. We should expect changes to appear over time and grow over different release cycles. The platform has certainly seen some changes, but what's more important is the ideas that have been discovered in the platform. This is where all the magic happens. Asobo agreed to work with Microsoft with the sole idea of having a simulator. A great one indeed. This was an idea from Microsoft that's more than 30 years old. With a finished product created last year, which is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 on one side, and on the other hand came a couple of hundred developers, with more than 1200 products today that's been categorized into different product lines, is truly an incredible feat, and this is within a year. Opportunities have sprouted all over the globe who've been collaborating well and further improving the finished product. There are more and more changes to come across the sim. We see the development roadmaps and the type of changes which gives us more to think on what else we can see and experience in the future. This month has been a busy one for the studios plus all of us with the rain of updates we received. It's a learning curve for the teams and that's the best part of it. Going forward, we should experience much better practices from the coding standpoint so as to see an effective update without the dependency of an hotfix. Now, what's new this week? Plenty. The World Update 6 is in line as we forecasted 2 weeks ago. This has been moved to September first week. This is always a good thing for us. The more time they take, they can always have a good amount of tests going on through bug fixes in the upcoming code. It can help us get a refined code without issues. The focus of the World Update 6 has been towards Germany, Austria and Switzerland. Quite a beautiful part of Europe, giving us more to plan and experience for sure. Sim Update 5 was a lengthy one. We all experienced it. Couple of fixes after that, we're back to 35,000 feet with a much better experience. You might wonder on to what's next after this. It's going to be Sim Update 6 and this is planned to be during mid-September. We're honestly hoping that this would be the time frame Asobo has shared. Now with the World Update 6, we can assume that this would take some time and could be possibly pushed to late September. We're still keeping our fingers crossed though. Towards bug fixes, they are ongoing from last week where we see no changes on the status of the top bugs. And when we talk about the wishlist side of the sim, new items grow over time and it all depends on the community and what we really want. Helicopters towards the sim has been planned for next year. Now we have the H-135 and more coming from third parties. Multiple screen functionalities is on the list and we should expect this to appear during next year. The rest are the items that include different world updates, logbook areas, different plane models and rounded mountain terrains are in the process of planning and research. Towards the marketplace this week, plenty of activity here. We had the F-14 Tomcat release just this morning, a great jet by the way from DC Designs which is sold at the Just Flight store for $35. We got a chance to preview this beautiful jet which has been a great addition. There have been quite some changes towards the areas of jets in the sim and we can actually see a better detailed jet with the current release. The Xbox users will see this arrive on the console version plus a lot more other products from DC Designs which will be made available soon at the sim marketplace. The team are waiting for the approval process for this and this shouldn't really take much time. Orbx visits the last frontier. Yes, finally Alaska is getting back to its glory with a mesh terrain supported by the team of Orbx. A good move from the team as low as 5 meters in DEM data that can give us enough to admire every scenic spot under imagery. Keep in mind, this is the largest state of the US with more than 34,000 miles of shorelines. This is going to be out on the 24th of this month. We have reviewed this as well. Towards Gaia simulations, we have the Munich airport in the making. The EDDM is right now in progress. With the current level of development and quality, the jetways look quite the kind we're looking forward to. Now, Gaia simulations have been supporting the sim to quite an extent over world updates, improving airports and more, and we should hope to see a beautiful product from them. Towards the updates, for the Spitfire pilots, there's some good news here. We have received a large hotfix for the specific model with various flight model fixes and improvements, and it's quite a large amount of fixes that have gone into this that can align well for the Sim Update 5. Before we go to the community section and the exciting freebies this week, let's do a poll here. Are you planning to get the F-14 Tomcat by DC Design? Make sure to leave them in the comments below and we'll take it further. A big shout out to a handful of you: Robert Hatcher, Michiel Van Dungen, Alfie Manton, Paul Phibbs, who manages the community events from the Aussie Group Flights team, Flying Bones, and Roberta Soest. Alright, now comes the community events. Paul Phibbs, who belongs to the team of Aussie Group Flights team, have decided to take the next trip to the Klamath Crater and Gold Beach located in Oregon. A lot of improvements have gone here since the second world update for the US. This is a great place, guys. The event is tomorrow, the 20th of August. Don't worry about the link to this event. I'm going to include them in the description below. Now, Oregon is a great place for bush trips. The gang always suggests an ideal plane for these trips. Plus, Discord server, settings, and many more. You can find all of these if you navigate to the link which is located in the description below. The freebies section is here. It's time to play Iron Man, hey? Well, this is a freeware, a jetpack rather than an Iron Man, so to speak. Not a bad idea to play around and feel that. It's called the Jetpack JW1 Sky Traveler. It's a unique add-on, a freeware. Thanks to the developer, The Algs, for this. You can now hover like a helicopter or a jet fighter. Would be certainly cool to try this on the VR though. The developer has shared the controls and more information on the link, which can be found in the description below. Alright, if you were fine with the jetpack, great. However, we'll still add another freeware. This time, let's go to Denmark. The EKLS, which is the Laiso Island Airport that's been developed by Jens Peter. It's a nice development, by the way. Looking at the screenshots, a brand new airport which was released this week. It's been a rework of the earlier version with more content on it. It's a nice little airport which is open for VMC day and night operations with a great runway plus night lighting. The largest island in Kattegat, an easy download. I'll include the link in the description below for you to take a look. Thanks to the developer again for this nice add-on. We thought the journey began last year, the 17th of August. It's still yet to begin, with more and more to deliver and plenty to experience with. We hope you like this video. Make sure to subscribe for future releases. Until next time, take care and happy flying, folks.